Alrighty, so today on the YouTube channel, we're gonna go through my radio bag. Pretty much, I take this with me anytime I go play Parks on the Air, or or soda, or go camping. Heck, even if I go to Walmart, I'll throw it in the car. You never know if you want to have a park or get that ham alert that says Simon or Mudman or Pug or Charlie are in the park, and you gotta hunt them. So we'll just start up front here. So up front we have the Nano VNA. Gotta take that with us. We also have a mic splitter and a spare little Ethernet cable. And I'll show you that on the radio, but yep, it's a spare in case one of the little clips breaks. If we dig a little bit deeper, pair of vice grips, just universal, never know, really nice to have. And spare fuses, or 4 of them. You never know if you're gonna pop a fuse and need to get back on the air. So if you watched my last video that I threw up, I made these connectors, and believe it or not, these saved my bacon while I was in Kentucky visiting family back there. I totally forgot that I didn't put it back in the bag because it's out in the car, which will be part 2 of this series of what do I carry. I totally forgot to grab the cigarette lighter to power pole connector. So for $3.07, I was able to run over to Walmart, buy a cigarette plug with a cable, and we were cooking with peanut oil. If we keep going, my pouch up front, I have a jumper wire, and with it we can jump the Sporty 40 coil and go right onto 20 meters, or pull the antenna down for another band. We have a jumper lead, and you'll see why later on. We have clips, like 4 of them in here, so those are nice to have. Then we have a SO239 to BNC as well. Let's get that stuff out of the way. And then we'll set the radio bag down, make it a little bit easier for me. If we keep going into the next medium pouch, we have the Buddy Pole Power Mini 2. This was really handy while traveling. It's able to power the radio, monitor my usage, and plug it into the car. So if we keep going, we have a set of headphones. So if the wife is with me, we don't disturb her, but more so for those really quiet stations so that we can actually hear them without sticking the phone next to the side of the radio. So end up having everything is power pulled for me. Excuse me. And just a fused extension, a little bit longer. Ended up using this coupled with the power pull to alligator clip onto the rental car battery while I was back in Kentucky. A friend of my mom was very interested in ham radio. I totally forgot and left the 10 amp hour Dakota lithium battery, power pulled, at her house on the charger, and fortunately I was set up that I just ended up connecting to the rental car battery. If we keep going, we've got a GPS. Never know if you're going to end up using some WSJTX and FT4, FT8 in digital modes where time matters. Got a PL 259 to BNC, and then a slip connector. Those are just spares. Now we're going to get into the good stuff. We've got a digi-rig in here. So that will conclude, one more mystery item. It's in a box. It is a LDG 1-to-1 unun. So that's why I've got that down there. It gets used every once in a while, but we'll toss it off to the side. All right, on to the big pouch. So once we get it open, just a short little jumper to go from the Power Mini 2 or from the battery directly to the radio. That's in there. And the question is, what do you log with? I log with a cute little Evo 3. It fits in the POTA backpack, full-size keyboard, really convenient. I like those keys. Then we have a Yaesu 891 power pulled. So, as you guys know that operate these heads slide off. The hand mic that plugs in is just a Ethernet cable that they've got set. So I just created a short little jumper so I can take my mic off. I would much rather break the clip on here than break the clip on the microphone. So I've got just a butt connector for the Ethernet cable that protects this end and then just slips on there. That's what that short little gray cable was for that. If you get hungry, there's always time for Reese's Pieces. If we keep looking a little bit more, a little bit further, we have got our cables for the digi-rig. And there's one more item that I would not dare go POTA without. And again, it's in the bag, and that would be the kitchen sink. Without the kitchen sink, you can't keep your hands clean. If you can't keep your hands clean, your equipment's gonna get dirty. Hey everyone, 7-3 and God bless.